awesome.
Yeah, it's good. So
where do you live?
Here right now.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, we live in the house, we do it all, and then we move to the next house.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we live upstairs with no kitchen, so we order out. We go to the Globe all the time. I have my own chef there. So yeah, awesome. That's pretty much it. And then right
how long
now,
will it take to finish this?
About 3 weeks.
Wow, that's fast.
3 weeks. Well, we did I was out of town a bit, so it started about 3 months ago. But like now that we got all the crew here, about 3 weeks. 3 weeks will be done. So we buy these things out of California. They're pre-made, and then we put them all together. I buy them for like $2,000 and set them all up. So you get a $20,000 kitchen for like about $3,000.
Oh, nice.
So kind of got a good little setup, and then brought her dad on, which is awesome. He's a stud.
Yeah.
So just teaches me, and we keep rolling along. Fly him in, put him to work.
It's the only way to get your buddies in here.
Yeah.
Come down, get some beers. And I got.
And there are no beers now. Right?
Yeah, no beers. Yeah, and then we actually, we came here about 3 years ago, building out the Globe, or Blind Bug built out the Globe, and then now doing real estate, just because of my when what he tells me to do and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, real estate, that's how it is. So these trees here. There's 3 of these things, right? 3 more. We died to cut them all down. No way.
For why? Why?
Because we want to open it up because they're all taking up the backyard, so we'll re-landscape and make
monster trees.
Yeah, she cut it down? 3, yeah. Her and her brother, they're up on it all the way to the top. Wow. Cut up all the limbs on the way up, and then cut it down in sections all the way down. Did 3 of them. So we open up the backyard, we'll flatten that out, and then make a nice little rental out of this thing, you know?
Awesome.
And we'll go around like 11 o'clock. We're super fucking packed,
all right.
And we'll have a great time in there.
All right, cool.
I'm not drinking today though.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll drink. I'll drink.
Yeah, I drink. No way. Nowadays, you know, when we first built the bars, I'd get drunk a little bit, but like that was the first time I actually drank in like 2.5 months. Man, it's hit me hard today.
Yeah,
tequila. I'm not used to tequila.
I have a party rental business, and we do like outdoor movies and like laser tag,
cool.
a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
That's cool. In Austin.
In Austin. Just because we know that, like, you know, security life.
Sure.
It has a
I was
shelf
telling
life.
you. Yeah.
You know, I know that like we can't carry a gun forever, so we're always looking for opportunities to kind of like venture out and do
expand.
Stuff. Which is why.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. Yeah.
Fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
I just like it because he flies.
You guys are gonna just like help me out and get bigger and I'm all right with that, you know, and do it the right way.
Yeah,
you know
of course,
what I mean? Because you know, I'll just drink a bunch of beer and try to lift weights, and that never pans out. You know?
That's the pre-workout.
Yeah, it's a pre-workout. I was like, all right, dude, hand me that sixer. Time to lift.
We went to Buds together, everything together, right? And so like for 10 years, right? Through war, everything like that. Never did anything yet. I always noticed he'd be like breathing down his runs if we go on like a freaking 10-mile run or anything, and like his lips turned a little purple. And like we were patrolling through freaking Afghanistan, fucking shitty area, right? And I saw him, we're patrolling, and he picked up a dirty, because you get med drops for like one of the local pockets. He picked up a dirty inhaler and put it in his pocket. And I was like, why'd you take that up, man? He's like, brother, I got bad asthma. So this motherfucker had such bad asthma, his parents wouldn't let him do sports, asthma attacks all the time. And to get in the military, threw all away his shit, learned how to breathe down his attacks. And then they went through, and he went through MEPS and stuff, and they say like, oh, your lungs, they print out, bring it to the next thing. He pulled that out and he ate it. Ate the paper.
Yeah, because like back in the day, it wasn't computerized, you know? So they're writing all this stuff down, and I'm looking around, there's a bunch of fucking people, so I just kind of ripped it out.
Ate that shit. Went to the next
like, oh
one,
man, they're totally gonna bust me, but we went. I made it.
We got him through, yeah. So like, so then freaking even now, like we'll go on long runs, and like his lips are all purple. He's like breathing down his attack. I'm laughing at him, being like, dude, wow. So I learned he threw away all of his inhalers, all of his shit, and just learned how to breathe down his attacks.
So if you had admitted it, they would never.
No, you can't get away with that. No, no. So yeah, so like he learned that way, and I always think that's a freaking sick story. Like
it's just you really wanted it.
Yeah,
you gotta really
like,
want
fuck,
it.
gotta be still, fucking sit. Let's try to breathe out his deck. So I don't know, but he wouldn't tell nobody. He didn't tell me I'm his best friend. I didn't know until like 10 years into it, you know.
You know, I have no formal education or anything like that. Everything I've done has been self-made, self-taught. That's what it just kind of takes at you. We just got a cool announcement that Blackstone is the 27th fastest growing privately owned company in the country.
Okay.
So yeah, they're pretty fucking awesome. Inc. 500, so it's pretty.
Really?
Yeah, it was
especially
official.
in that niche, right? It's got to be.
Well, we're the
crazy.
#1 fastest growing supplement company in the world. So #2 in healthcare in the country. As far as the growth, the speed of the growth, not the biggest. Obviously.
Yeah.
There's billion-dollar companies. So basically, man, I dropped out of high school. I got a GED. I was a problem kid.
Yeah, me too. That's crazy.
I was just a fucking really good.
Yeah.
I was just, dude. People always told me I had a lot of potential, but I just never fucking did anything with my life. And then one day, basically, I just decided. I had a bad thing happen. A friend died in front of me, overdosed in front of me, and I just fucking flipped the switch. And so I said, like, okay, from this point forward, everything is going to be this way. And I'm going to go basically from this to this. And I did, man. So, like, basically all of the ability that was in me that I had, I just focused on, basically I focused on my passion, which was the only thing I could think of was bodybuilding. Shirts and stuff.
You guys good to go?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, titties. Yeah, come on.
Titties.
Yeah, if you give me more time too, we can set up like going skydiving, that kind of stuff too. You know, like,
No, we'll do whatever, man.
yeah.
I think it would be cool, you know what I mean? Just jumping out with some Redcon shit.
Yeah.
Shooting
I'll watch you guys. I'll watch you.
No, we'll get a guy to tandem you.
Yeah.
So jump out with us.
Oh my god.
And your film wife, is it ready? Huh? You got a big butt, dude.
Yeah.
Big butts are good. Redcon supports big butts. So this is our, just to let you know, this is kind of like, this is our good old boys. So we had a little gang in the team, it's called the Good Old Boy Crew.
So every platoon kind of has their thing, but ours was the good old boys. We had a bunch of southern cats.
Just
This is kind of
crush
how we
everybody.
rolled, you know what I mean? If you weren't part of the crew, you were, well, you weren't part of the crew.
This is a 19, and then Gen 4, and then this is a concealed. So you just pop a little thing on here and you keep it in your lower back. That's how. That's actually.
You don't put it in a holster. You just put it.
It's a little clip holster. I think I got one in there. Got a police badge. And what this gives you, it's called a HR. Or sorry, what is it? So it gives you this thing here. So an HR 218 compliant, so I can carry in every state, every city.
Oh, cool.
So like we got a little setup about 6 of us doing. They badge us up so we can carry in every state, every freedom. Yeah. So LA and New York you usually can't carry, but I'm a full-time police officer doing part-time work, so it's good to go. You know,
everywhere.
Yeah. So Dinah ripped all this, built this thing,
Wow.
built that, built this whole room, which is a freaking our walk-in, and then did.
Who taught her how to do all this? Her dad?
Her dad's badass, yeah. And then she did this whole bathroom here. It was like old school, like shit.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Actually.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, she so the upstairs is pretty much done.
I like the light. It's awesome she did that. So she did all in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah.
That was my nickname in the team's Whiskey Steamroller. I shoot a verbal charge.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so you blow charges, like, hook up charges and you have a little thing you connect here. You run the line. This is what he did in the teams. He's a breacher. Slap charge, freaking sit back there, blow it, and then we hit the door like that. So I don't know why I have that in there. So like, desert survival, freaking winter survival up in Alaska and Bridgeport in the Sierras and stuff like that. So we learned all how to start fire from scratch, how to snare freaking squirrels and stuff out of the trees, like what to eat, what not to eat. So kind of
survival must have been rough. That was the one. That would be it.
No, yeah, it was cold, dude. No, we hiked. So we go to Kodiak. This is a good story. We went to Kodiak, Alaska, and we're patrolling. And what you do, you start with the 2-man teams. You link up to 4, link up to 8, link up to 16 to your whole platoon. And you do this over like a week or whatever, and you're all up on your own, you know, eating stuff like that. We were linked up with 16. Were you point with me or Fritz? Fritz point. We stopped for a little bit of chill time, you know, perimeter up. Fucking Kodiak bear, remember that shit? That was sketchy, dude. So
Yeah, we got in our wetsuits. It was a mile run to the start point. Goggles, the whole bit. And then they covered us in chum.
yeah, fucking.
Everyone was just puking on the way.
There's a bunch of great whites and makos out there. Scary as shit, dude.
They had these fish that they had gutted, but they were putting them
all in the
inside our wetsuit.
Inside the suit. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It was
At night we go out there and we freaking we bug get lobsters at night, and then you get flashlights, dive down about 30-40 feet, shine lights in their face and grab them, put them in your armpits, grab a couple more, go and rip the tails off. I came back one time with like 250 lobsters. That's good. I used to be able to dive to like 100 feet, free dive to 100 feet and stay down there for like 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
Yeah, I used to be able to hold my breath for 4 minutes. I'd go down there and stay for a couple minutes.
I could probably hold mine for like 30 seconds.
He's got weak lungs, but
You're having an attack, huh?
stuff they do for like stress tests, you know, you come in like so you're carrying a 60, which is a pig gun reel. We carry 48s.
Right.
It's like a 25-pound gun, but you have about 110 pounds on you.
Each belt weighs about
7 pounds. Yeah, so like we got all the ammo on you.
It's usually adds up to about 50 pounds, just the gun and the ammo.
So they, so anyways, like the first thing they do is like, when you go through these stress tests, you go off and you do a 4-mile run with 100 pounds on you, just before you even start shooting, you know, and then it's like, it's non-stop the whole way through. So like, you know, even me being rusty, I can still shoot freaking on point, you know, and he's like, oh man, so I'd give him pointers about how to, like, go high ready instead of low ready, all these little points, he loved it. And then he kind of had like a crazy freaking stalker guy.
Yep.
So I did a security in freaking, when he went through Europe, or went through England.
You went with him, right?
Huh? Yeah, I went with him. Dude, I got, no joke, so like I got hand, foot, and mouth disease on that thing, which is like a chicken pox. It feels like you're swallowing razor blades. But I didn't really tell him. I just had like 103 fever the whole time. I just kind of pushed through it for like a week. And then, he's like, are you sick? I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go, man. I just kept pushing, you know, and then like I gave it to him. And so he got, when he got back home, and he was like, how the fuck did you function, you know? But he had like doctors. I didn't go through any doctors. I just wrote it out the whole time I was doing it. But then after that, he was like, you're a stud, and we became freaking good friends after that.